All right, guys, welcome back to episode number 23 of our Madden 25 Connected Franchise Player Mode series. Johnny Football taking on the world here as a member of the Cleveland Browns. Here we are starting today off on the schedule page. Postseason divisional games. We had Johnny Manziel take on the Denver Broncos alongside his Cleveland Browns and come away with a victory. They won this game by the skin of their teeth. 34-31 the final score. It was an uphill battle, particularly late in the game. Crazy game. Unbelievable, but they came away with the win. Unfortunately, in the AFC, the other team to come away with the win, Chargers at Patriots. Patriots came away with a tight win as well. 37-34 the score there. That means that this week we are going to be hosting the New England Patriots, by far and away the second best team in the AFC this year. Their record was phenomenal, and obviously we all know the guys they have on that squad. In the NFC, meanwhile, Vikings upset the Saints. 49ers went into Dallas and absolutely ripped the Cowboys a new one. But that doesn't matter yet, because that will only matter if we make it to the Super Bowl. Today, we're just trying to see if we can make it to the conference, or pardon me, play the conference championship game, see if we can get to the Super Bowl. So here we go. Patriots, who finished the season with the number 1 ranked offense in the NFL, number 4 ranked defense, with a record of 13-2-1. Ridiculousness. Here we go. Here we go. We got to get this game underway. Also, one thing to note about last episode, I didn't even think of this till after the game, but for those of you who have seen all of the Buffalo Bills series that is on this channel, the Denver Broncos were the team that ended that series. That series, Season 1, we took home a Super Bowl for the Buffalo Bills. Season 2, we had a great regular season. I believe we finished 14-2 in the regular season. And then, unfortunately, that year in the divisional game, we hosted Cam Newton and the Denver Broncos. It was a fantasy draft series, and Cam Newton just caught fire, and there was nothing we could do. They ended that series. That series was 2 seasons long, and yeah, we were done. And so nice to get some revenge on the 2014 version of the Denver Broncos. Obviously, that one was a very different team, but same year, same team. This time we eliminate them, which is pretty great. Patriots win the toss. They're going to go ahead and elect to receive. That's fine with me. I like to kick. And to start off the game, we will defend left. May as well. So here we go, guys. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to be able to see the New England Patriots offense on the attack here. And sure enough, they do get a first down to start the one. Danny Amendola goes. Dobson incompletion. Oh, but another first down to Amendola to Keller, and he walks down the field. Brady walks down the field. Just lays it in there. And Patriots go up 7-0, not unlike the Denver Broncos did in yesterday's episode. Rough, but not totally unexpected. Browns defense is absolutely stellar, but this Patriots offense is just something else, as has been very well documented over the past 10 years. So here we go. Let's get to know these Patriots. Obviously, Tom Brady, top quarterback. Not really much left to be said about that. Tom Brady, obviously the man. Shane Vereen is going to be their running back today. Fullback Jacob Hester, wide receiver Brandon LaFell, Julian Edelman, Aaron Dobson, Josh Boyce, tight end Rob Gronkowski. Dustin Keller, the backup. Rob Gronkowski. Nothing left to be said about that cat. Marcus Cannon, left tackle. Left guard, Logan Mankins. Center, Brian Stork. Right guard, Darren College is hurt, so John Halapio will step in. Right tackle, Sebastian Vollmer. Left end, Will Smith. Right end, Chandler Jones. Defensive tackle, Vince Wilfork, with Damata Pecco getting in there as well. Left outside linebacker, Gerard Mayo. Middle linebacker, Tim Dobbins. Though Josh Hull will get some play there. Right outside linebacker, Thomas Howard is hurt, so Steve Boharnies will get some play as well. Corners, Darrelle Revis, Brandon Browner. Those guys gave us headaches when we played this squad in the regular season. Kyle Arrington, Alfonso Denard, the remaining corners. Free safety, Devin McCourty. Strong safety Morgan Burnett. Stellar player Stephen Gostkowski, the kicker. Jeremy Capano's the punter returner. Dami Amendola taking the kick returns. Julian Edelman taking the punt returns. So that is the Patriots squad, folks. Again, we've played them already this season. We did come away with a win. However, doesn't mean anything today. Today is an absolutely fresh slate, and not going to be an easy game. We'll say that. Going to be a very hard-fought battle, I'm sure. And hopefully we can limit our mistakes. I know in the regular season we threw a couple picks, and it's going to be hard not to do so today. I mean, Darrelle Revis and Brown and Browner, two of the absolute best covermen in the game. We're going to have to find ways to beat them out. There, nice quick pass to Jordan Cameron. He goes up for an 8-yard gain. I would love, especially with the strength of this defense, being in the backfield with those wonderful, wonderful DBs they have. I would love nothing more than for Ben Tate to romp for 150 yards today. That would make our job as the passer so much easier. And here he goes, tries to get around the right-hand side, doesn't get much. Dobbins stops him for no gain. So Tate, so far off to a slow start, had a good first carry. That one not so much. But there are other ways to keep him involved, like this play right here. Ben Tate going to pop out on the screen. And if we can lead, yes, we do a very nice job leading everybody away. Blocks look to be set up well. Oh, just 2 yards. That blows. Left guard there completely blew his assignment. Missed a block. It's just whiffed on it. That goes from maybe being a 20-yard gain to being a 2-yard gain, which is never good. And hopefully Johnson gets his head in the game. We'll go ahead here, looking to move left to right in the pocket. I'd love to hit Cameron in the flat. We hit Holmes, and please tell me he stayed in bounds. He did not stay in bounds. God damn it. And we're punting early, folks. We are punting early. Zoltan Mesko in to punt the ball 8 yards like he normally does. He has very much struggled this season. And he gets it away from his own 22. This one will come down to Julian Edelman at his own 20. And fortunately, oh goodness, punt coverage was there at about the 29-yard line. Edelman rocked him. I don't know how Julian Edelman runs anybody over, but he gets to the 34-yard line. Hopefully here the defense can get a stop. Unfortunately, so far, no luck. Still no luck. Patriots in field goal range, and they are driving it all the way down the field for a score. First quarter, this veteran-laden, again, we talked about this last episode with the veterans on the Denver Broncos against the mostly the very young core of the Cleveland Browns. Right now, Patriots have come out, and this veteran-laden squad, a group of guys who have all been to the playoffs, they've all done this before. None of this is new to them. They are killing us. Offensively, defensively, they are just eating our lunch right now. And that is detrimental, because getting off to a bad start like this means that it's going to be very difficult for us to avoid throwing this ball and just airing it out constantly, which is, and Manziel's got to throw it against his body. Just got to get it away. Lots of pressure there. The reason that's bad is because it takes the run game out of the equation, because the run game chews up the clock. It's a more conservative attack. Not very easy to run the football when you're down by multiple scores. You really got to start airing it out. Here, Jordan Cameron, nice hard step, beats his man. There was pressure coming. Manziel stood in, made the nice throw. I'm not saying that we have to score on this drive. It's not a must score. It is still too early in the game for any of that. But certainly, this a score here, even just a field goal, would go a very long way to make me feel better about the start of this game. Nate Burleson makes a nice catch. Patriots showing all kinds of blitzes to start this one off. Manziel, last two throws, doing a nice job of just standing in, making a nice throw. When the blitz comes, you guys, remember, there's always going to be an open man. That's just the rule of the blitz. Maybe there'll be, maybe everybody will be in single coverage, so it doesn't necessarily mean there's one guy who's not going to be covered at all, but it certainly means somebody's going to fall open. Right there, Andrew Hawkins finding the hole in the zone blitz. Boom, 12 yards. And the best part about beating the blitz that way is that once you show, 3, 4, 5 consecutive plays that you can beat that blitz, then all of a sudden the defense is going to stop sending it. because it's not working, and they're getting destroyed in their backfield. So there you have it. Missed the opportunity for Santonio Holmes, so Manziel's going to take off. Holmes was open for about a split second, hole in the zone, before running back into coverage, and so no option to get the ball out. Well, there was an option, I just didn't take it fast enough. Manziel still scrambles, though. Decent gain of 5 yards. Here we'll go ahead, dish it off to Holmes again, and he's got room up the sideline. He's down to the 5, the 1. Is he in for the score? No. Down at the 1 yard line. That play looked almost exactly like our thumbnail from last week. Santonio Holmes just standing in there, waiting. I was definitely cautious about that throw, wanting to make sure that the blocks had set up. They set up very well, in truth. And there goes Manziel. Up and over, touchdown, Browns. Cutting the deficit in half. 14-7 will be the score. 4:22 left in the second. Time flying right now because the Patriots have put together so many long drives. And unfortunately, my goodness, the Browns' defense is a speed bump right now. 21-7. Lightning fast drive. Holy smokes. Patriots chewing up chunks of yardage. Just in giant mouthfuls. Not in little bites. Just giant mouthfuls. And boom, they score, no problem. There we hit Hilliard, the fullback. And we're going to go ahead, no huddle here. Just try and get a play together before the 2-minute warning inevitably hits. I'd love to hit Holmes running the curl route here. And that is what we'll do. He has a chance to make a play in the open field. Can't. Gets leveled by Revis. And that will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Still a nice toss. Nice catch. First down to the 38-yard line for the Browns coming right up. 21-7 the score. Browns defense has seen the field 3 times, and they've got stomped all 3 times. Tom Brady and the Patriots attack just proving too much right now. Moving the ball on the ground, moving the ball in the air, wide receivers, tight ends getting involved. It's just craziness. There we hit Tate out of the back. He fumbles the ball. Will Smith picks it up for the Patriots. Hopefully that one will be overturned. In 2 minutes, I cannot, inside of 2 minutes, I should say, I cannot challenge. And so hopefully that's a booth review. It is being reviewed. Please tell me that gets overturned. And it is overturned. I thought the ball came out late. Fortunately, it is overturned. Tate, that reception will go for 6 yards on that play, and we'll forget that ever happened. Clock's still running. Josh Gordon's had a very quiet day. Would love to hit him here. And he's going to come open in front of the safety. Undercuts him. Please get out of bounds. He does not get out of bounds. We'll go no huddle again. Still quite a bit of time left, but I don't want to try and use up any time that we may need later. We'll hit Tate coming out of the backfield. We'll get Gordon. Boom. Holmes. Boom. There we go. I like it. Cameron's got to stay inside, and he does. Makes the catch on the fly route, 13-yard line. Here's where we can slow play this one. At the 13-yard line, we're going to go ahead, just give Tate the ball, let him do his thing here. And this is great because it will allow us to get the time down, and hopefully it'll allow us to score with not enough time for the Patriots to respond in any way once they get the ball back. If they get the ball back, that is. So we're going to hand it off. I'm going to wait for about the 50-second mark, at which point we'll get the handoff there. We're going to head off the right side here, hoping for between 3 and 5 yards would be excellent. Anything more I'll obviously take. And there goes Tate. Nice run. 4 yards. Just hard fought. Did his thing. Got the yardage. Like it. I like it. We'll go again here. This time, quick slants. We're getting quick outs. Cameron and Gresham. I'll throw it to whoever comes open. And the answer is Cameron. Can he turn it up? No, he lays down on the field, and that'll cause us to call a timeout. We have 3 timeouts, which is why I've not been concerned about the clock running down all too much. Here on 3rd and 1, I'm going to head it over with Johnny Football, just try and get the first down, and immediately call a timeout after this play. So hopefully just quick up and over, and Manziel is stuffed. Manziel is stuffed. And now it's decision time, folks. That is the first time this season Manziel has been stuffed on that play. Wow. I'm going to call it again. I'm going to line up. I'm hesitant to do anything but this play. Wow. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Up and over. And Manziel can't do it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Manziel has effectively gotten up and over the defense every single time this season. Back-to-back plays. He's not able to jump over the center. He had the room there. He had the room, didn't make it. And the half ends. That is huge, guys. I could have taken the field goal, but man, that would have sucked. Driving the entire field, you got the time left, and you're not going to get the... but to not get any points is worse. God damn, that's brutal. I can't understand that. 100% on the season in terms of elevating, getting up, getting the necessary airtime to get over the line. Back-to-back plays. Not only does he fail to do that, but he can't even just elevate. I don't understand. I don't understand. Manziel throws it away here on second down. Or first down, pardon me. 2nd and 10 upcoming. That first play was a 24-yard reception made by Jermaine Gresham in a 2 tight end set to the left-hand side. Here we'll look to go on the screen pass. That is if Cameron doesn't come wide open, which he does. Down the field, makes a nice catch. Browns tight ends lighting it up as they have all season. Manziel, his number's impressive, all things considered. 82.48% completions, over 200 yards in this one. The issue is, of course, no touchdowns. I mean, I'm loving the fact that he doesn't have any picks, but no touchdowns. A big issue. And then his biggest mistake, obviously, in the run game, back-to-back opportunities to go up and over. Both times he goes on his back. Not good. There a nice pass to Santonio Holmes. We are down now to the 9-yard line. In the red zone, right back to the red zone, which I love. Got to have a quick response after that failed red zone attempt. And we'll see how this one shakes out. Cameron going to come open in the flat. Please tell me you can turn it up. He turns it up, gets a gain of about 5 yards, and tackled at the 4-yard line. We'll go again here. Double tights. He got up to the 3-yard line, actually. I think that's a generous spot, but we'll take it, certainly. Gresham and Cameron going to stand in. Gresham running the corner route. Cameron, we're just going to get him clearing out on the out route. Hopefully one of those two guys can come open. Two of our most reliable receivers. Cameron wide open, and he gets to the 1-yard line but doesn't score. His feet are in, but he can't pull his arms up. Come on, bud. Jeez. We'll get Josh Gordon running the fly here. Chances are I just run this one in myself. Do it the old-fashioned way, and that is what we'll do. Johnny Football takes it in. Not screwing around with the quarterback sneak. Just boom. Runs it in himself. The score now will be 14-21. And hopefully this Browns defense can get a freaking stop. And look at that. They get a 3-and-out. After 3 Patriot possessions in a row, go for touchdowns in the first half. Browns come out, make some adjustments at the half. Boom. Excellent start. Excellent start to the second half, getting a 3-and-out. That is huge. And that means that we are down by just 1 score with the football. Unfortunately, here it appears to be an injury on the play. I think it looks like the Patriot player, who's the guy who's really writhing around. I believe that was the Patriot player. Okay. Cameron and Tate stayed down. And so I was worried it was one of them. If it's the Patriot player, I don't care. I don't care at all. I just want to make sure it's not one of my cats. Here we go. Manziel standing in. He's going to move the pocket. He's going to head upfield. He gets a nice downfield block from Jordan Cameron. Manziel off to the races. Great run there. That is a 25-yard gain up the sideline. And that is one, I'll say this, that is one dimension of the game Manziel brings that Tom Brady simply doesn't. Not saying Manziel is better than Brady. I'd take Brady over Manziel any day. But that is something that Brady can't do. Manziel, 12 yards, right side again. Patriots losing contain. They've stopped sending that pressure that was keeping Manziel running for his life. And now we're just being selective about where we're heading. There's some pressure. We'll throw it away. That pressure was just a defensive lineman straight up beating our right tackle, likely because we were rolling out. That was not a good decision to roll out, by the way. I should have stayed in the pocket there. Here we'll go double corner routes. Holmes and Burleson heading out. Gordon and Hawkins just clearing out. We're also going to get Tate running the fly. And not much doing. Manziel's going to take off here. He gets a block. Tackled. Fumbles out of bounds. Jeez, guys. Got to hold on to the ball. I did try to slide there. Must have just been too late on the button. I will say that I've noticed that I'm Madden 25, not just in this series, but also with some other series where I have had mobile quarterbacks. It's tough to slide in this game. If you don't time it well, you don't get a chance to slide. Even if you're in the open field, you just don't. There we hit Travis Benjamin. He's got a chance and he scores. Travis Benjamin, who's had very few opportunities to get in the offense this year, has come to play in these playoffs, made some great catches down the stretch. Last episode for us today, makes a great play, gets into the end zone, touchdown. This game is all tied up. Checking out the Patriots drive here, unfortunately. Yeah, there you go. Patriots drive the entire field, score. This one is a shootout, folks. But that's all right. Johnny Football and Company going to come out. We're going to do our thing. We've had success in the air. We've had success on the ground. Just getting creative up in here. Manziel rolling for his life. Dodged the first man. Never got away from the second. Never got away from the second. That's going to be 2nd and 19 when we come back. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Starting now. Season on the line. AFC Championship game. The Browns have never played in a Super Bowl, as far as I know. I know they've never won one. They've never played in one either, as far as I know. I could be wrong on that. If I am, make a comment. But I don't think I am. I'm about 90% sure that I'm right. Browns have not played in a Super Bowl. Today, a win gets them there for the first time in franchise history. Manziel throws that one away. 3rd and 19. Not a place you ever want to be. That was a very aggressive play call. Nobody came open. Absolutely nobody came open. Here we'll go to the slip screen because I don't know what else you run on 3rd and 19. I would love to hit Gordon, maybe Burleson, if they come open. We're going to have to hit Tate on the slip screen. He's got the block set up. For whatever reason, he heads into the middle of the field, does not try and take the perimeter route, which is what he should have done. But we're going to have to punt here, folks. We're going to have to punt. We have no choice, which is not a good thing because we are poised to give the Patriots very good field position. Edelman returning. He catches at his own 46, and he is tackled at the 44-yard line of the Browns. Zoltan Mesko, terrible job punting this season, costing us a lot of net yardage. And that is regrettable because the Patriots at 6-14 are going to come out and have an opportunity to do another thing that the Patriots do. And a 24-yard strike to Rob Gronkowski gives the Patriots 5 touchdowns in 6 drives. And that also means that down 2 scores again, we have really no choice but to score a touchdown on this drive. We have really no choice but to score a touchdown on this drive. Let's try and do it, folks. Nate Burleson, not doing us any favors, drops that perfectly thrown pass. That's a 20-yard reception down the drain. And 5:07 left, folks. Not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. We cannot let this season end this way. Browns got to go to the Super Bowl. Here we go. Standing in. Pressure on. Rolls the pocket. Gets it off to Jordan Cameron. He's off to the races with Darrelle Revis. That goes for 33 yards and a first down. We got to call a quick play. Get the ball off. We're going to go bench swap here. Trying to hit one of our 2 corner guys. Would love to hit Santonio Holmes. Josh Gordon clearing out. Maybe he gets out of bounds. Zone coverage. Manziel going to take off. He gets a great block from Josh Gordon. Gets out of bounds. 12 yards and a stopped clock. With the sideline being, of course, a way to running out of bounds, being a way to stop the clock. That is hugely important. I like that. That's solid. Messing around with some routes here. Manziel rolling right again. He hits Hawkins. Hopefully he's got the speed to turn it upfield. He does. That goes for 14 yards. No huddle here. No huddle here, folks. Directing traffic from the line of scrimmage. Right tackle gets beaten again. Pressure gets to Manziel. 4-yard loss. Dobbins with the sack. We'll go play action wide receiver in here. I would love to hit Holmes. Holmes has been relatively successful this season with this route. It's a dangerous one to throw, but it's a dangerous time right now. He gets it, and he gets behind Revis and drops the ball. Our two veteran receivers, both with huge drops on the most important drive of the season. Burleson first, now Holmes. Holmes ran a perfect route, running against one of the best individual cover guys in the National Football League, in Darrelle Revis. And he just, that sucks. 3rd and 14. Need a first down here. Threads the needle. Jordan Cameron down to the 4. We'll go no huddle here. Jordan Cameron, one of the few guys who showed up to play today in this receiving core. If he's good, he's good. And there he's good. Touchdown, Browns. Manziel to Cameron. 1-score game again. Browns defense going to come out. Desperately needs a stop. Desperately needs a stop. On 3rd down, Vereen gets 6 when he needed 5. Next set of downs. 3rd and 3. Incomplete pass. Browns take over with 1:51 left in the game. Browns have 3 timeouts. They have 1:51 left, and they're down a score. 83 yards stands between them and a tie game. Browns need this more than they've needed anything in the history of their franchise. Here we go. Johnny Manziel stands into the pocket. Rolls right. Andrew Hawkins back into the field of play. Makes the catch. Makes a spin move. Tackled at the 44-yard line of the Patriots. We'll call a timeout. Once we're finally allowed to call a timeout 7 seconds later. Mashing the button for 7 seconds here, folks. 2 timeouts left. Huge play. Manziel gets great protection. Rolls out to buy himself extra time. Hawkins makes a great double move once the original route was done. Gets up the field. That goes for a great gain. 97 seconds left. 44-yard line. Rolls right. Hits Hawkins again, who gets out of bounds. Great play. 6 yards. Costs us just 5 seconds. Clock stop. No need to call a timeout. Manziel orchestrated a very similar drive to this last episode. Trying to do it again here. Here he checks it down to Josh Gordon, who makes the catch over the middle, just 2 yards. And we're not going to stop the clock here. We're going to keep it running. We're going to keep it running. We're going to hit Hawkins. Revis, the only man there. And that's a great play. First down up to the 28-yard line of the Patriots. And the clock did stop. Very nice play there from Hawkins. It's amazing when you see late-game situations like this, the guys who step up and the guys who fall apart. We've already seen the 2 vets fall apart. Now the young guys, Benjamin, Hawkins, Cameron, they're the ones standing up. They're the ones saying, this season's not done. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Manziel trying to roll, brought down. Joe Thomas lost his block. 2nd and 16, we go no huddle. Get to the line, boys. Get to the line. Get to the line. This is what we work for all season. Rolling right. He's got a chance to hit a wide open Nate Burleson, who makes the catch down to the 6-yard line. And we will call a timeout here. With 52 seconds left, Browns call a timeout. They are down now to the 7-yard line of the Patriots. 1st and goal. Great catch there from Nate Burleson, making up for that earlier drop. And to me, there may as well only be 3 guys on the field at this point. Jordan Cameron, Josh Gordon heading out, and then we got Ben Tate in the backfield. Cameron and Hawkins are going to be the initial reads. Pardon me, Hawkins, not Gordon. Slot receivers is what I meant. Want to hit one of them desperately. If not, ball's going to Tate. And Manziel doesn't even have to pass it off. He goes in for the score himself. Thought he may have only got down to the 1 yard line there, but he does in fact gets in. Takes it in himself with 47 seconds left. Now the question arises, have we left too much time on the clock for Tom Brady, the original comeback kid? Well, it's about to find out. First down, incompletion. Second down, 3-yard reception. And we go to overtime. Patriots let the ball go to overtime. Unfortunately, Patriots are going to start out with the ball first. OT for the second straight playoff game here, folks. Whatever happens, let's just hope it's us. So far, not good. Vereen, 2 yards, incomplete pass, 21 yards to LaFell. Edelman, 7 yards. Touchdown, Brady to Amendola for a 5-yard touchdown. Folks, that ends our season. Johnny Manziel does everything he possibly can to get this game to overtime. Down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. He gets there. Down the stretch, the Browns defense that carried us so much as the season went on lets us down. No opportunity for the Browns in overtime. Let's take a look at the score. Tom Brady, 38 of 49, 417 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks. How do you compete with that, folks? How do you compete with that? Manziel, 28 of 35, 413 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Great game for Manziel, but just such a better game from Brady. Vereen, 10 for 33 and a touchdown. Manziel, 10 for 69 and 3 touchdowns. Manziel getting 5 touchdowns himself. Hey, quarterbacks basically draw even at that point. Tate, 4 for 12. Hester, 1 for 3. Receiving-wise, Cameron, 10 for 158 and a touchdown. Brandon LaFell, 10 for 159 and a touchdown for the Patriots. Gronkowski, 2 touchdowns off 8 catches, 87 yards. Wow. Hawkins, 5 for 81, his best game on the year. Holmes, 3 for 54, pardon me. Tate, 3 for 14. Gordon, 2 for 14. He was invisible today. Burleson, 2 for 47. Benjamin, 1 for 16 and a score. Gresham, 1 for 24. Hilliard, 1 for 5. Defensively, Carlos Dansby, 10 tackles. Darrelle Revis, 8. Joe Hayden, 8. Never a good sign when your top corner has 8 tackles in a game. Sacks, Chandler Jones, 2. Dobbins had a 1. Dansby had a 1 to chip in for the Browns. No picks in this one, folks. Kicking-wise, Billy Condiff, Gostkowski, no attempts. Punting-wise, boom. Kick returns, boom. Punt returns, boom. And that is it, folks. That is it for this season. The 2014 season comes to a close in a disappointing fashion, losing at home in the AFC Championship game. That last play before the end of the first half is going to haunt us for this offseason. Fortunately, this offseason is very short. Fortunately, it's very short indeed. What I will be doing is tomorrow's episode will be very simple. It'll just be a recap of everything that happened in the off season, detailing all of the roster moves, and then Friday, I think it will just kick off the new regular season. So join me for tomorrow's episode, recapping all of the playoffs in terms of who comes out on top as a Super Bowl champion, recapping all of our off-season transactions, who re-signed, who didn't, the new guys who were drafted, the new guys who were signed in free agency, the guys who retired, all that will be covered. And anyways, so we'll cover that tomorrow, and then again Friday, regular season game. Until then, folks, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tuxedo T-Shirt, and I'm out.